Hey guys, welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Gemini. So if you have Gemini as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placement in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. This is a timeless reading, so it's whenever you come across this reading is where it's most likely to resonate for you and not necessarily just when I post a video. So if you do happen to see this at a later date, please don't be overly concerned by that, as there may still be messages in here for you. This is also a general reading, so with the messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with these messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So we're going to get into your read, guys. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements? What do they need to know in regards to the current energies for the next 7 days, please and thank you? What do they need to know in regards to the current energies for the next 7 days, please and thank you? 2 more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get straight into your reading. So thank you for your patience, guys. Okay, that wanted to go through that way. Okay, that wanted to show through. Oh, there's 2 cards there and I felt this one as well. That wanted to peek through. Okay, so first of all, we have the 4 of Swords, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the Strength card, Leo energy. Interesting, with the Page of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, right? Okay, it's taken a lot. You've probably done a lot of healing in regards to your inner child, okay? Or there could have been certain things that have been brought up about your childhood. And you know, it's taken a lot out of you to kind of really dive in deep and to have this greater sense of understanding and self-awareness here in regards to why certain things unfolded in the way that they did. But I feel like, you know, you're getting your energy back here. You're getting this spark back into your life. You know, you see things from a different perspective now. You've grown, you've matured, and you're kind of like a lot more up and ready for whatever else comes your way in the future here. I feel like, you know, you've had this period of time where you needed to rest, you needed to recuperate here. Some of you may have even felt inclined to go away and take a break or go on a holiday, or maybe go on a, I'm hearing a spiritual retreat for some of you, or just to kind of get out of, I'm hearing even for some of you, just to get out the house a little bit more, okay? Maybe some of you have been potentially dealing with illness, and that's also why you haven't been able to do certain things. But I feel like, you know, I'm not a medical professional here or anything like that, so if anything has been really bothering you, obviously please go to your doctor, your GP, however this goes. But I really do feel like there's an improvement in regards to your health, and you know, this is really going to make you feel pretty damn pleased about yourself, especially if you have been someone that has been pretty diligent and focusing more on your health here. Okay, you know, that sense of self-love, self-care. I'm getting like making sure that you remember to take certain supplements, your vitamins, certain medications, or if you you know, have been wanting to try out a new exercise regime for some of you, or a new diet, or cut out certain things, okay? Maybe your sleep pattern has been a bit all over the place. I'm getting this like maybe a bit hyper energy, like, you know, especially if you feel tired during the day and then you get to kind of lay your head on the pillow and all of a sudden you've got, you know, your mind racing with all these thoughts a million miles an hour. Okay, you could be a night owl. You could maybe be someone here that's potentially neurodivergent. So you may have, for some of you, like ADHD. That could be a realization for you for some, that you're like, okay, actually it's just the way that my brain is wired here. It's wired differently. And so that's why, you know, there's certain aspects here that could be a little bit different from maybe even other family members or other friends or people that you're kind of closely associated with. You're realizing there's something else about you that's just a little bit different. And this could may have been a bit of you know, challenging at first, because could be, you know, big news for you, something to accept or to take on board, and have this recognition that you can't carry on doing your life in the way that you were previously, especially if you're someone that, you know, likes to do a million, you know, things all at once here, okay? And you may just feel like you haven't got the energy as much as what you did previously, like you get burnt out more easily, or, you know, you felt at one point you were able to do everything on your to-do list in the matter of hours, and then now it's like, right, I just have difficulty kind of getting out of bed in the morning, and it takes me like a couple of hours to kind of, you know, wake up, as it were, and get ready to do whatever I need to do to face the day or complete certain tasks here. But I know that all sounds a bit specific, but I am picking up on that. So that may resonate for some of you, or maybe someone close to you, potentially a family member or a sibling, specifically. Or this could be just about you. Maybe even a romantic partner could be opening up to you and saying, you know, that this is something that they have been personally dealing with, and that they're trying to maybe even have the kind of bravery, as it were, to open up to you about this, okay? To let you know that they have found out something about themselves. And I'm hearing, would you accept me as I am? Okay, so somebody maybe have been a little bit fearful about being accepted for who they are, okay? The way that they, you know, I'm hearing the way that God made them, right? I know that sounds a bit of a big statement here, but I feel like there's always an intention, there's always a reason as to why we go through certain things, okay? And you never know, the things that we may have kind of been our little quirks as we were growing up could actually be utilized into something that really makes us stand out, and others, you know, love about us, you know, magnetize, drawn to us, resonate with us. It's so interesting how certain things can be switched on its head, when one thing could be perceived at one point to be relatively negative or seen as negative, okay, or life-changing information, but then actually, you know, it could be the making of you. Because many people do that, don't they? They have these kind of hero-like stories. You know, you're the hero of your own story, I'm picking up on. Really, really lovely. Lots of coming in for you, okay? So certain maybe epiphanies, aha moments, light bulbs going off here. It could be even somebody saying of something to you, and it's just like, oh, that was the piece of information that I needed to hear to give me that sense of confirmation. You may have, you know, been scrolling on social media and you found a TikTok that just kind of came up in your algorithm for some reason, and you may have felt like, oh, I'm not going to pay too much attention to this, but then you sat and watched it, and you're like, wow, I'm really pleased that I did, because that was the missing piece of information that I was after. And now I feel like a lot more kind of secure in oneself for some reason. I am getting that. Yeah, look, because with Temperance, Sagittarius energy, that most likely was your angels or the universe or your guardian angels, your spirit guides, whoever you resonate, making sure that you see of certain things, okay, to give you that sense of comfort, reassurance, okay, so that you kind of know, look, everything is popping up, or you're finding out certain things at a certain time for a reason, as part of your evolution and growth here, okay? You know, because if you were to find out certain things way sooner, you know, how you would respond to certain things that are shown up for you, you know, now compared to then would have been very, very different. And then you may have been kind of going on a completely different track in your life, if you know what I mean, okay? So yeah, I'm getting that you are very much overseen here with that that angel of Temperance. I'm picking up on specifically Archangel Michael here could be significant. 1010 on my timer as I say that, so I feel a lot of you may call upon him, okay? But however this goes, guys, this is a general reading. Please only take me feel resonates and leave the rest. But a lot more balance, peace, harmony is coming into your life, maybe after a very chaotic or traumatic time I'm picking up on. 10 of Pentacles, wonderful. Lovely energy to start off with, officially, for this reading. You're definitely closing a big cycle here, and you're ready for a change, you're ready for a breakthrough, you're ready for something else in your life, okay? You're ready to explore life, okay? Find the joy in life, I'm hearing, okay? Lovely. Yeah, look at that. Raring and ready to go with the Cancer card. Chariot energy. Okay. Yeah, like I said to you, whatever may have been a bit different about you previously, you know, you stand out for a reason. I'm getting this rebellious energy, okay? You know, somebody who isn't afraid to stand out. Look at that with the Tower. Like I said to you, many downloads, epiphanies, light bulb moments, certain things making sense for you now, okay? And this was all a part of your evolution. Look at that. With the Ace of Cups and then the Wheel of Fortune wanting to showcase here. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius, Sagittarius. Maybe Aries energy could also be significant here. But you're moving forward from a place of love, and you know that you have a lot of love around you, you know, on your path right now, okay? You've awaited certain things to come up into your existence. You know, it's been a long time coming for certain things to change around so that you feel like you're having the progression in your life that you've been wanting, hoping for, wishing for here. But it's all happening for a reason, okay? I'm hearing a watched pot never boils, okay? So there's definitely something that you've been intently, you know, kind of looking over in your life, you know, wanting of these particular changes. And then it's like, you know, you take your mind off of it or you focus on something else, okay? And then all of a sudden it comes in very quickly what you've been hoping and wanting. And it's like, oh, well, that was a little bit unexpected, but it wasn't unexpected completely. But it's like the timing of it was unexpected. As I say that, look at that with the Knight of Cups. It's eventually going to show up in your experience, right? Okay? You know, you see how this horse is just taking a very nice leisurely stroll to get to their destination. You know, you kind of have wanted to rush to get to place because you have a lot of things that, you know, that you're wanting to achieve in your life. And you will. You will absolutely achieve all those things. Okay, but if there's certain things that you wanted to achieve and they were to be, you know, being in your existence any sooner, then you may have not had as much joy or happiness or peace or safety in a situation or security in a situation, emotional fulfillment in a situation if it was to arrive any sooner. It's like potentially you could be, for example, have wanted to move out of maybe I don't know, living with family, for instance, if I can talk, thank you, Spirit. For instance, and you'd be like, I'm wanting to put down a deposit for a new home, you know, I want to be able to buy a new flat, or I want to be able to move out of my kind of childhood, you know, neighborhood or whatever. And you'd be like, oh, I just want to get on and go because I feel like being in a certain environment is slowing me down. There's been a reason for it. There could have been something whereby you may have at one point had the monies to be able to do certain things, but then unexpected expenses came up or certain bills, and you were like, may have been stuck in a difficult place, okay? And then you weren't just able to do what you needed to. Or for instance, you were about to put down some money to do with moving into a new place or a new state or a new country or a new county or what have you. Or maybe even to move in with a love partner, like a relationship, romantic relationship, but then something came up with to do with the car, okay? And it's like that took a lot of your savings, and then you were like, oh, well, I feel like I'm being put back to square one and I can't kind of go where I want to go. That all sounds very specific, but I'm getting that, okay? What else here, please, for Gemini? I do feel like you're a lot more balanced now with your masculine, your feminine energy as well, okay? Yeah, look at that. I feel like you haven't got to worry about your finances, okay? You won't. You won't have to worry about your material world at all. You may have had a lot of difficulties previously. You may have felt like you're going to have this kind of rags to riches life, this turnaround, okay? And you will have that. I am picking up on that very, very strongly here, guys. I mean, we have a lot of pentacles here. Two of Swords. There's certain things that you don't see coming, but I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing, okay? Because look, as I said to you, coming in and coming in quickly with that Knight of Swords. Now, some of you may even be, if it was a certain manifestation that you have been wanting and it does come in quickly, you may be a little bit startled by this, a little bit overwhelmed or feeling out of your depth here with the Nine of Swords, because yes, it is everything that you've wanted, but then it's like, now the opportunity arises, now the door is open for you. Are you going to have the courage to walk through the door and claim your dreams here? Have your dreams realized? Are you going to feel bold enough? Are you going to feel worthy and deserving of the things that are coming in for you, that are going to give you all that emotional fulfillment that you've been hoping for? Okay, will you be open to the windfall of abundance? Will you be open to this new job? Would you be open to getting hired, you know, for some sort of freelance work, I'm hearing, okay? But you have a lot coming in for you. I'm hearing everything's happened for a rhyme and a reason, and you do intuitively know that deep down, okay? Even when certain things may look a bit of a miss here, you know that ultimately you're about to come out on top, or you were always meant to come out on top once certain things were kind of completed in your life, you know, certain lessons, okay? But you are someone that's meant to be well recognized here with that Six of Wands. But look, Eight of Swords, some of you may have even been fearful of success, fearful of failure even, fearful of being seen, fearful of putting yourself out there, okay? You know that you have so much potential and that you're meant to be, you know, doing big things in this world, right? And you may be like, yeah, I'm really ready for it, but if it was to actually show up on your doorstep here, would you open it with open arms and be like, hell yeah, I'm on this, right? With your ships coming in, you know, when they arrive, are you going to get on that boat and sail away? Or would you kind of be a little bit hesitant to step on the boat because it's the fear of the unknown about what is going to be coming up for you? Because you may have been comfortable with living a certain way here. Yeah, because look, your manifestations are coming in with that Magician. Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. You have this strong sense of knowing that things are working out here, guys, and they absolutely are. But are you going to bottle at the last second when something comes forward and you're like, this is everything that I could have wished and hoped for and I have been desiring for the longest of time, but when it shows up, are you going to block your own blessings here? Or are you going to be open to them, you know, when they do arrive? So I feel like it's important to stay grounded here, you know, to keep doing your energy healing work here, okay? And to keep visualizing the opportunities because they are coming in for you. And when these good things come into your life, don't be confused about why they're coming in. You've done the work. It's evident here. You've done the work on yourself. You know, you've done everything you need to, and you've stayed on track. So don't at the last second kind of sit and think to yourself, oh, maybe this should be going to somebody else. Why are they picking me? And then have all these kind of insecurities or doubts or what have you, you know, creep up and like trigger you. Yeah, because of previous pain that you went through before with the Ten of Swords. I'm hearing don't look back because you're not going that way, okay? Don't look back because you're not going that way. You are going to be forging ahead here, away from all this dark and dreary energy. Because look, like I just said, you have done the work on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles, the lesson of self-mastery. Your hard work is paying off. You've been incredibly patient. And, you know, the universe sees of this and they're like, well, we know that you want of certain blessings, okay? You've asked for certain things, but we actually want to bring you more, okay? So that's why you're kind of sitting here waiting a little bit longer, like actively waiting. Not because you're being denied here or because you're not worthy or not because of, you know, the fact that you're not meant to have of these things. It's actually because we want to bring in this avalanche of blessings. Yeah, look at that. That's going to completely change your life in an instant with that Ace of Wands. So yes, there's been all this time building up here, maybe the past 9-10 years, something about the past 7 years may be significant, and it's literally like in the matter of, you know, a few days, maybe even a week or something, your life could just change. Have hope and have faith and have trust in that. I'm hearing the universe is very, very powerful, okay? You know, it's like when we make plans, the universe or God, however you resonate, laughs at our plans, because it's all well and good doing everything that we can, you know, down to the letter. But then when it comes to crunch time, you know, certain things fall apart that you've been hoping to work on here, not because you're not meant to be working on them, but because of the fact that, you know, the higher energies here have another way of bringing in what it is that you've been wanting, okay? Desiring. Interesting. What else here, please? Yeah, look at that. It's coming in quickly. You know, once something comes in, it's like you are going to be moving on forward in a way that you have never expected to. Yeah, Four of Swords again. So if you're feeling called to rest a little bit more as of right now, I feel like this would be good for you to do of this. And not panic. You don't have to be overly productive here, okay? And keep on working, you know, 24/7 or whatever. If you want to take a day or two off for yourself, you know, this would actually probably be of more benefit to you. Yeah, as I effing say that with the hang one. You know, this person is hanging from this tree and they're relatively content. You know, they know everything happens in the right timing, that when I need to take action, inspired action, I will do so. But until then, until I feel inspired to do of this, it's okay for me to do a little bit less right now. Less is more, right? As I say that, confirming that message with the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. So really, really lovely energy. There's a switch in a mindset here that's taking place. Seeing things from another point of view. What else here, please? The Tower. Yeah, because when your life shakes up, it's going to be shaken up a lot, okay? Yeah, but look, you're being overseen. Don't worry. Everything is working out in the way that it needs to here with the Temperance. Everything is balancing out. I mean, these two cards represent balance. So whatever is meant to fall away, you know, or break apart in your life, I'm hearing self-destruct in some way. So there could be certain individuals here that, you know, may have tried to block certain things happening for you. They're going to be going down this path of self-destruction, you know, and there's not really anything that you can do about it. It's out of your hands here. You know, it's not something that you can control. Okay, so just keep focusing on you here with that King of Wands, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. With the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, 777 may be significant. I'm hearing lucky number 7, so some of you may have that. But just know that what is kind of in the pipeline for you is genuinely really amazing, okay? I feel like there's going to be an influx of emails, phone calls, text messages, you know, people wanting to network with you, socialize with you, contact you, and find out what it is that you're offering in regards to maybe a business here, or that people are kind of intrigued by the work that you do. They're wanting to collaborate and work with you here. Some of you may be, I'm getting like traveling, okay? Like a last minute, potentially traveling in regards to work. So somebody may be saying, look, we would love for you to discuss this in person about a new contract here, a new business deal, or a new client, or something, rather than just kind of being, I'm hearing on FaceTime or Zoom. Like somebody may just want to actually get like a feel for your energy and your personality and what it would be like to work with you. And obviously it's important, you know, to be that considered on the other foot as well. Like you may be like, well, I'm intrigued to go to someone and collaborate with them, and I want to find out, you know, what they're about. Do our values kind of align here? Are we both on the same page? Do we, you know, want of the same things, you know? I just heard the word ethos, you know. Are they on board with our ethos? Okay, interesting. So, and that's not something I would usually say either, so that's quite intriguing. But there's something about maybe the rest of this Pisces season where if you're being called to just do a little bit less, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Because you have some sort of major breakthrough coming in for you. And I feel like there's going to be this act of universal love, showing you love by helping you with maybe even unexpected monies here as well. Unexpected resources, people wanting to come forward and assist you. I'm getting like free gifts, maybe donations. People are wanting to just openly give to you. Maybe for the hard work and all the sacrifices that they've seen that you've been putting out there, especially if in regards to a personal project or your own business here. You know, people have seen you kind of work your way up in building of a solid reputation, and it's taken a lot out of you. And therefore there may be people be like, right, coming into the rescue, as cliche as that sounds. There are people maybe coming forward to the rescue, okay? Now, even if it's not necessarily physical assets that people are giving to you, or you're getting from the universe, as it were, there may be people kind of wanting to write testimonies or give compliments or kind of recommend you for the work that you do, the work you produce. I'm getting like word of mouth, like people talking about you, what it is that you do here, how you go about the work that you do, so that you can be noticed, so that people can interact with you more. People want to find out more about you. You know, it's interesting to me because you may even start earning money, for some of you, in doing just like mundane tasks, like, you know, because you have interest in certain things. Like maybe if it's just like gardening or cleaning of your home here, or like, you know, I'm getting like a get ready with me or whatever. And people just want to see you more here. You may feel like, oh, I have to do of this, you know, particular talent or have this gift, and I have to put it out there, and I have to, you know, constantly producing some sort of content. Even if you're just in a bit more of a laid back type of vibe, and you're coming across as genuine, and you're kind of just showcasing what it is that you love, what it is that you enjoy to others, you know, it's like, for instance, like a TikTok video going viral because of something that isn't necessarily related to your, you know, your products or your services or your business or what have you, if it's career related. But people are like, oh, I really get that person. I really resonate with that. That's something that I kind of really enjoy. Like something about your personality or your looks or your energy here, that people are just like, oh, I'm going to save that for later. Okay, I wonder who this person is. And then you kind of gaining traction, gaining traffic to then what it is that you actually do here. And then you get more people inclined to make their way to you, or you kind of piqued their interest to find out more about you. Maybe earning passive income in your sleep here, guys. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Now, I know this has been more of a general reading, but if there have been, you know, love messages, which there are, obviously, There is someone who very much wants to make their way to you. They want to travel to see you. This person envisions what it would be like to have a future with you. They feel like you're very independent here, and that if you were to get together, it would be a very healthy relationship. But this person may have been a little bit startled first, coming forward towards you, a little bit apprehensive or hesitant, because maybe they've never experienced what a healthy relationship is, and it's like you're there in front of them and they know that they could have this with you and they're very excited about this, but they're kind of still maybe working through a few issues themselves, even though their heart, their soul, their emotions, everything is kind of screaming at them to make their way to you and to showcase themselves in your life and to get this moving forward, because they want to be in your life and reconciled, if that's something that resonates, or just deepening of this connection. But there could be someone who's held back because they want to become the best versions of themselves for themselves, but also for you in this connection, and that's why they've taken more time. They could be working on building their monies up here because they're wanting to build a life with you. You know, all the plans that they have going on in their life, it's most likely unbeknownst to you here, maybe you're a little bit clueless. Intuitively you know that this person is wanting to have more with you and they're doing the work, but you could still be a little bit stunned about it because you may be like, well, I didn't realize that actually they were just as much, you know, in this, like, as I am in this, you know, and they've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, okay, to get everything organized so that you have the smoothest transition and, you know, unfolding organically and naturally with this connection, because they want to make sure they have everything that they feel like they're needing to be able to offer you, to give you that sense of stability, that security, that safety, okay? So especially if this person wants you to kind of move in with them, like live with them, they may have traditional roles here, and they want to protect and provide for you, and you don't have to worry about maybe certain bills here. They know that you got your own, and if you want to carry on working, like they totally respect and support whatever it is that you got going on, and however you want to fill your time in that case. And they know that you have your own kind of soul mission here, your life purpose that you're wanting to carry out here, and they love this all about you. But if you did want to take a rain check, like as in take a break, okay, this person would very much step up to the plate, I'm hearing, to be able to make sure that you can tend to your needs here. And I'm hearing, like when I said take a rain check, so you and this person may have kind of arranged of something previously to meet, and then you've had to take a rain check, or maybe they have and something's been postponed, and you know, but I feel that ultimately it's been for the highest good for you both if that has been the case, because there's certain things that could have just out of nowhere occurred that wasn't in this person's control or yours, and you weren't able to kind of forge ahead. But don't take it personally if that is something that is the case, okay? Interesting reading, lots of messages, but we have 999, 777, 1010, 444, 888, 144, 414, okay, 717, 711, okay, maybe very significant, 212, yeah, you could be seeing of those numbers. But that's going to be the end of your reading, guys. Lots and lots of messages came through, so I hope that there was some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that resonated with you today. But if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you wish to donate, there's a link in the description box below for PayPal for the channel, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you to you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. I love reading them. I love the interaction. So thank you. Also guys, please feel free to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video, and you get all the updates to do with the community posts. And thank you to my members, I'm very grateful to you, and if you wish to be a member, all the information you need in regards to that is also listed in the description box below. But please feel free to check out your other zodiac sign placements for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node, so you can receive more free messages to find out the current energies in your timeless next 7-day readings. So sending love and light your way, many blessings, please take care, and I'll speak soon. Bye guys.